Hello, this is my album Mare, Terra. I am Raimundo Rodulfo and I composed this music almost 20 years ago, and it was originally released as a compact disc in 2008 by Musea Records in France. But this year in 2023 it was mastered for vinyl by the legendary studios Abbey in London, and it was released as a double album. And I'm very proud because this edition captures the spirit and the vision for this album that I had originally. And now it shows the painting in the cover by Pedro Rodulfo. It can be appreciated way better than before. And also the sound. The sound is amazing. The guitars, the pianos, the keyboards, the string ensembles, the flutes and the horns, everything now you can appreciate it better. And Abbey Road, of course, legendary studios, well known for the Beatles. And I had the privilege to have two great engineers, Andy Walter and Geoff, that they remastered this album, and they had worked in the past in mastering the catalogs of the Beatles, the Bee Gees, Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, and many other great artists. So it was an honor to have this album being mastered for vinyl at Abbey Road. And now I invite everybody to, if you have a chance, there's a limited edition of this vinyl. Less than 200 were produced. I'm gonna try to distribute them to the big record stores like Amoeba and others. And also I'm going to make a very limited number of these albums available for musicians, friends, and anybody who can reach out to me through my webpage, raimundorodulfo.com. So this music features a large composition called Náufrago. Originally in the CD it was almost 37 minutes, and it starts with an intro of classical guitar, and then I have multiple instruments to join, like a string ensemble with violins and cello and flutes and many other wind instruments like trumpets, flugelhorn, saxophones, clarinet. So it's a complex composition. It's a suite and with many influences of Spanish, Latin, classical, jazz, symphonic, progressive rock music. And it tries to capture a little bit the vision of this album, which is showing how multiple cultures and influences can converge in one single neoclassical piece of music, of composition. So you can feel that it crossover between Spanish, flamenco, Latin, classical, jazz, and rock. And there are many moods and phases and nuances in the composition that I try to capture like a journey. That's why it's called Náufrago, shipwreck. And the first suite of the album was split between two parts because in the composition there were like two major parts in the original suite combined in one CD. Now with the double album, Náufrago is split on side A and B of the first vinyl record of this double album. Libertad and Blue, two songs are in side C of the second album, the second record, and Sots, which is a large progressive rock suite, like 20 minutes suite, is in the last side of side B of the album. So I'm very proud of this production. All the musicians, amazing musicians like Carlos Plaza and Richard Marichal on the keyboards, Minimoog, pianos, keyboards, and Gerardo Ubieda, amazing drummer from Venezuela, from the band Tempano and many other projects, and Yoel del Sol on the percussion. Yoel, amazing percussionist, Cuban American. percussionist that works with Gianni and many other artists. Cristo, Aguado, Minerva, Borjas-Owen, and Pedro Castillo, great musicians, and Pedro, great friend, guitarist and vocalist of the band Tempano, Aditus, and many other bands, and his solo projects. So it's a great honor to have this artist participating. A string ensemble with Ana Ventura, Mariana Carreras, and Konstantin Litvinenko in violins and cello. Franklin Diaz with flutes, saxophones, and clarinet, and Osvaldo Fleites with trumpets and flugelhorn. So everything now sounds better. Abbey Road did an amazing work, really bringing all this tapestry of sound to a new life. So, you will not pretty much appreciate it too much in this digital version of what is playing in the turntable, but really if you hear the album, and I'm going to try to do maybe like a party with friends and musicians to listen to the album in a proper sound system, better than what I have here in my home studio. Other sections of the music, and it's a large suite, and you can feel when you listen to live to this new production and the sound from Abbey Road, and what was done also in the way how the music was distributed in the album. So this is the way how I envisioned this to be produced 15 years ago. So it has come to fruition. I'm going to release it also as a high definition audio from the Abbey Road high definition master tapes, also later as a digital edition, but at this time it's the time to enjoy this double album format. Thank you so much. Bye bye.